Entering her 5th year with the Friars, Amanda Collins from San Diego, California, has been the backbone of Coach Maddle's defense, playing 66 games before entering her final year. What many on the East Coast wouldn't know is that field hockey is not as common in California as it is on the East Coast. Collins, who grew up playing lacrosse and soccer, had no idea about the game she would fall in love with.
Well, so I didn't start playing field hockey until my freshman year. It was actually one of my best friends. I think it was like 8th grade, started playing field hockey, and I was like, Haley, what is this sport? Like, I had never even heard of it. And then it was my freshman year that she kind of made me try out. I was like, why not? I ended up making the JVB team, and our coach was like a tennis coach. Had no idea how to play field hockey or anything. And it wasn't until my sophomore year that the team that I got on, basically the girls that I was with, like, even though I still didn't even really know how to play the sport, they made me kind of love it, and I wanted to work hard for them and with them and stuff, and I didn't want to leave that team atmosphere.
There are only 2 field hockey clubs in the San Diego area, and many of the games and tournaments Collins played required traveling to the East Coast. Realizing the opportunities in field hockey are not as big as the other side of the country, Collins hopes the game continues to grow in her home state.
I didn't hear about it until high school, so I don't think there's really many opportunities to play if you're in middle school or elementary school. That's like one lady that I train with at home. Her name's Tiffany Huseman. She played on the US team, and she lives like an hour away from me, and so I would go up and train with her. And she is like starting a club and stuff out there to try and grow the game for like the little ones, because a lot of people don't know what it is. Yeah, it's hard because like sometimes I think even for high school tryouts they had to like combine teams because there wasn't enough girls.
But Collins knew she could play on the next level, and unlike her teammates who wanted to stay on the West Coast and go to one of the 3 California schools with field hockey, Collins had her eyes set on the East Coast, and she has no regrets about it.
I mean, obviously I think it was the best decision I ever had, and it was kind of the first time I had to make a huge decision like that. When I came here, I didn't really know anyone on the East Coast. I don't have any family members or anything over here. And so being able to say that now that I've been here, now is going to be my 5th year. And when I leave this place, that I feel like I do have a family on the East Coast now. I have, a ton of teammates, the coaches, even like all of athletics here, that it is kind of like a home away from home that I'll always have now. So I think that is one of the best decisions I've ever made. Actually is the best decision I've ever made just because of that reason. So
Collins says the ability to grow up with 25 of her best friends is like nothing else. She knows becoming a Friar has been the best experience, and like many say, she has a Friar family for life. For Friars All Access, I'm Liam Tormey.